Alright, hey there folks. So I have an air fryer and it recently stopped working. Specifically the air fryer feature stopped working. Everything else does just fine. You can bake things in it, you can use the convection oven feature. But I noticed when I was air frying something, it just was not getting crispy, and it took about twice as long to heat up as it normally would. So I started doing some tests to check the temperature, discovered it was probably 150 degrees off what it should be. So I ended up ordering another air fryer from a different brand, and then I got that a couple days ago. And I was thinking, maybe I'll hold off on using it until I get this apart and maybe I can fix it. And I did find the issue. So to start off though, we'll look at the label here so you guys can see the model number. It's a Cosori air fryer. It's about 2 years and 2 months old, so like right out of the warranty, of course. It was had a 2-year warranty on it. Unfortunately, that's expired, so I cannot get a refund, cannot get a replacement. I'm stuck with this thing. But there's a model number. It's got Wi-Fi. It'll connect to your smartphone. It's pretty cool. And it will even send you an alert when your food is done to your phone. Alright, I'll show you what the problem is now. Alright, so when you're taking this thing apart, you'll want to look for these screws, about 15 of them. You'll see 3 along the side, 3 along the top, 3 along the other side of the units, and then there's going to be 3 on the bottom of each side, and you'll need to remove the little black feet before you can unscrew the front 2 screws. And each of these feet has 2 screws in each. Well, there's your problem. You got a loose wire hanging down, and that thing could have shorted out and set the thing on fire. Anyway, so as you can see, there's a loose wire here. This is the problem. This connects the 2 heating elements in the middle of the unit, the middle top, and without those 2 elements, you basically have no convection oven feature, or no air fryer feature. Those are directly under the fan, so when those aren't running, you're not getting that air fryer functionality. So I'm going to try and get some mica wire, which is the high temp, heat resistant wire. And if I can find some, these little T-shaped copper connectors, they're just crimp-on wire connectors. I don't know what they're called officially, but I will research and I will leave a link in the description to those. So this is the problem with this air fryer. Cosori. It's got the Wi-Fi feature. So if you guys have an issue like this where the 2 top heating elements don't work, I would check that first. Alright, so it's been about a month since I first started making this repair video, because I've been looking high and low for this little connector right here. It's got kind of a tubular end on it, and it just crimps onto the wire. I could not find this anywhere on the internet, so I kind of gave up and came up with my own solution, which is far easier and cheaper, I think. And that is, you get one of these tubular butt connectors. Yes, that's what it's called. And you just grab the end of it with a pair of pliers and cut down the middle of it long ways. And that will free up the little metal tube that's inside that connector. And at that point, you can crimp it onto some insulated mica wire, and then you crimp it onto the end of those heating elements. Pretty simple fix. I got sick and tired trying to find these weird connectors I couldn't find the name of, so I just went with my own solution here. Also, I will leave a link in the description to the wire I used, which is this mica insulated copper wire. I get it off, I believe, Amazon. I think I paid $10 for a roll of 10 feet. I will put the link in the description. Here's the packaging. I don't know if that would help you identify what this is, but there you go. Alright, so there's one other thing I didn't mention that you may want to observe when you're doing this repair. You want to make sure the wires don't extend out past the edge of the case. So if you look here, you'll see the wires are fully, I'd say probably half an inch in from the outside where the casing will be for the air fryer. That's what you want to do. If they touch the outside casing, you're risking electrical shorting, hazard, or shock. So you do not want that. That will ruin anyone's day. I did run this air fryer through a 15 minutes air fry cycle at 400 degrees. Came right up to temp. It was at 400 within 3 minutes, and it's performing as it should. So I wish you luck with your repair attempts. I hope this is helpful. Thank you for watching.